What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery. Oh yeah. And today, I'm being joking. Today we're going to talk about another art movement called Pointillism. Okay? Excuse me. Called Pointillism. And this period is right after the Impressionist period. If you look at my last video, I spoke about the Impressionist period with Monet and Manet and Pissarro and all that. Well, this particular period is right after that. It's called the Post-Impressionist period. Okay? Where the same rules apply when it came to colors. However, there's a distinct difference. Instead of brush strokes, the artists would use their paintbrushes to make points or dots, using the same color patterns, the same colors. But they would use, instead of brush strokes, they would use dots and points. And these dots and points from close up won't look like much. But when you step back, that's where you'll see the actual image. Like if I would turn around again, take the same scenery of trees, right? Okay. Now, if I were to do pointillism, I would take the colors that I needed, that they use in the Impressionist period, and I would make, instead of brush strokes, I would make dots. Okay? And in those dots, once you back up from those dots, you will see the full image. You will see the trees in the background and the foreground, right? But up close, all you think is you see dots and just random colors. But they're not random colors. These colors are meant to trick your eyes into seeing an actual image. Okay? And this particular period was started by a man named George Seurat. Okay? George, Joerge, Seurat, Seurat. Okay? He's the one that really started it, but another artist by the name of Paul Signac, Signac, took a step further in 1886. Okay? They were French. You can tell by the name Seurat and Signac. Those are French artists. A French post-impressionist artists. Okay? Like I said, this technique was meant to make small, distinct dots. Okay? That was the point. It's called a pointillism. Point. That was the difference. Then between Monet and Signac was one used brush strokes, the other used points. Monet used brush strokes, and Signac and Seurat used points, dots. But the colors will be the same. It'll still be, how does the light from the sun interact with the objects, and whatever colors are impressed upon your mind, you will put those down in there. But with pointillism, you take those same colors and you will put them in dots. Okay? So when you backed up, you would see the lilacs and the gold and the red, but it will be dots. That was a trick. Up close, they don't look like much. But when you back up, is actually where the trick is. It was a trick on the eyes. And certain colors in combination would give the eyes the impression that there was another color entirely. Okay? So that was really the trick. And this actually is another one of my favorite art movements. The Impressionist is number one, but Pointillism is right up there. It just, like I said, once again, it's just something about the Impressionist period in general that just catches my attention. No matter what form it comes in, it just catches my attention all the time. And it's beautiful. So yeah, that's my little short. So if you ever want to look it up, George Seurat, George, George, Seurat, Seurat. Okay, he's the father of Pointillism. The one whom he inspired is Paul Signac. Paul, 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 and Signac, Signac. Okay? French born, French post-impressionist. Okay? And Pointillism was started in 1886. Okay? So you have another 19th century painter, a 19th century technique. So all this is in the 19th century. So apparently the 19th century was a watershed moment in art. So for all you art students, starting up, or all you art students that just want to revisit, or all you just people who just want to learn something new. The 19th century art movement, it hasn't been one like it since. It was a watershed moment, and it hasn't been one like it since. Would ever be one like it again? Don't know. But that was a special moment, and that's one of my favorite periods of time of art. So y'all check that out, and holler at y'all later. Peace.